yeah, now I'm leading one Ashburton Place. You know, I just went to the Massachusetts Commission Against Discrimination to try to file a complaint about what happened to me when I was trying to work last year, and here's what happens when I'm leaving. There it is. Oh, look what's parked right out front. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. This is the reason why I just couldn't face coming in here. I figured it would be like this. I figured the building would be like this. I figured this is what was going to happen. I figured, and that's, you know, and there's the State House right there. You know, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. You know, and this is the last day. This is probably the last weekday that I'm gonna have to go into that office to do anything for like the next 6 months at least. You know, I'm gonna be busy every weekday, pretty much during all business hours to be able to do. You know, I won't be able to do it. Today was the last day, and to be honest, knowing that it was going to be just the way that it was, you know, just to be in the building, I almost didn't even go there today because I couldn't face it. I can't, you know, I mean, just the total lack of concern from so many authorities about everything that has happened, you know, and the inability, not only, you know, not only so many times to just have people not help me, but then have it even just things that just get even worse. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. You know, and now there's a question about whether or not it's over the statute of limitations for when the last incident happened. But I first contacted the office in February. Oh, this is right next to the State House. There it is. Right next to the State House. I first contacted the office in February, and then I sent a very detailed document to the person who responded to my initial inquiry. I sent a very detailed document about what happened to her on May 4th. So that was certainly within the statute of limitations for when the incident happened, August 18th last year, and never got a response. I mean, her first and only email to me in March had said the quickest way to file a report. She didn't say it was the only way to file a report. She just said it was the quickest way to file a report. So I figured, you know, if I send you all this information, you know, in an email that just has a very, very brief introduction and then a Word document attached, I figured that's got to get me somewhere, right? But she never responded, and I just kind of was like, I guess that's it. I guess there's nothing I can do, right? And now I've gone there, and they said they're going to take a look at it, but who knows what's going to happen? Who knows?